You know, something needs to be said. I've been told that it's people like me that's ruining the trash talk circle, right? On that video that I did to 8 Campbell Toes, a message to 8 Campbell Toes, the 2-teamer, I got told that it's people like me who get a little personal that's ruining the trash talk circle. I beg to differ. There are certain people. Look, I've gone a little far. I've said some shit to Camel Toes that I shouldn't have said. I'm probably going to get some shit for saying that I shouldn't have said it on video. But I can man up. I was wrong for saying a lot of the things that I said to Camel Toes. Calling his kids bastard kids and fucking telling him that he was fucking too dumb to know how to actually kill himself and all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit that I never should have said. Because the original point of this TTC is football. We're supposed to trash talk each other's teams, not beat each other down. And look, I know I'm going to get a bunch of shit, a bunch of hate for this. Go ahead. Fucking dislike it, comment, troll in the comment sections if you want to. But A-Bomb, I'm not directing this at Bomb Squad. I'm directing this personally at you. You're a special type of piece of shit. You want to know why? Because I'm gonna get some crap for saying some shit I shouldn't have said, right? You made fun of a man's father who died. You basically rubbed it in his nose. You used his father's death as a trash talk point, as a way to get under his skin. You woke me up to one thing when you did that. Well, I was woken up to it before, but you drove the point home. This is not what the TTC is about. It's not about tearing each other down personally. It's about fucking with each other, talk shit on each other's teams and fucking, this is not what it's about. Now, I understand you enter a circle like this and you're entering it with some fucking people that don't give a shit. I get that. But the next day, which is today, this morning, I heard the Fallout radio shelter, or the Fallout shelter, the one where Eagle Speed was on, and he fucking him and Gambler were talking, and it was about what he did. Eagle Speed manned up, and he admitted his faults. He fucking apologized. Eagle Speed was a man about it. Now, you guys give him shit for being being on his way to being a 40-year-old virgin still living at home. But you know what, though? I will not say the same thing about Camel Toes, because I actually like Camel Toes. Camel Toes is cool as shit. I'm not going to say the same thing about him. I'm not going to say the same thing about Steel 58 or Beast of the East. And I'm only going to take a little shot at Farmer Jacob. Anyway. But Eagle Speed, A-Bomb, is 10 times the man that you will ever be. And for you to be such an asshole that I'm having to defend 2 Eagles fans, really, and I know you're going to say, oh, are you a fucking Eagles fan? Say what you want. But nobody else is standing up and saying these things, so I'm going to, because nobody else is. I got told there's people like me that's ruining the trash talk circle. You're making fun of people's dead parents. What's that say about you? The fact that you're using the fact that his father died as a trash talking point to get him upset. Eagle Speed didn't even do anything that was that bad to you. Not as bad as what you did. Eagle Speed exposed your information a little bit. And yeah, I mean, he put your family at risk, but you are using the fact that this man's father died as a trash talking point to upset him. It takes a special type of piece of shit to do that. I'm not getting worked up. I'm not trying to trash talk you, man. I'm just talking to you straight. A-bomb. That's a real piece of shit thing to do. So you have no room to come at anybody on a moral high ground when you're stooping so fucking low as to use somebody's deceased parents as a trash talking point. So I beg to differ when you say it's people like me that are ruining the trash talk circle. No. It's people like you. It's people like you, A-bomb, that's doing it. Now, if I found out that he, if you had a dead relative or something equally as fucked up and he did something to you and used it, then I will delete this video. But I haven't been able to find anything. And I've looked because I want to make sure I don't come on here looking like an asshole. I don't understand how you can live with yourself using something like that. And I'm not talking to the bomb squad, because I like Campbell. I even like Farmer Jacob. Farmer Jacob's cool. I've seen him in a couple of videos, especially the one where you were hitting him in half with the fucking mop stick or whatever. Beast of the East is cool as shit. Steel 58, find him funny as fuck. Even when he's trash talking and making fun of me, it's funny. You, on the other hand, A-bomb, you're something special. I know JP's gonna be like, did you say you know? Yeah, you know. Anyway, for you to fucking come at me the way you did last year when you said, just because you could say something fucked up doesn't make you a good trash talker. And it was on the video where I did the imitation of camel toes. You're right, it doesn't. And just because you can doesn't make you a good one. I had a little bit of respect for you, A-bomb. I had a tiny bit of respect for you because I found you mildly funny. A-bomb. I don't know what I find you anymore, but it's more along the lines of disgusting, deplorable, shameful, using a man's deceased father against him. Say what you want about Eagle Speed and Mr. Go Philly Eagles. Say what you want about them. But they are fucking 10 times the men that you will ever be, A-bomb. Ever. And you're basically forcing my hand to defend Eagles fans. Look, I get put in check all the time for talking shit to you because people don't want me to talk shit to you no more because other people see what you are, and I've seen it now. Desert Eagle 90 doesn't want to hear about you no more. Doesn't want me addressing you no more because he realizes you're a waste of time. Terror Belly hasn't said anything specifically, but he did tell me, hey, listen, time to talk football. Okay? I'm not trying to throw his name in nothing, but he did, say, hey, time to get off this. I've been told Mr. Go Philly Eagles, Eagle Speed, a bunch of them have told me not to bother with you anymore. You want to know why that is? It's because I don't play by the same rules you do. I don't play by the same rules you do. I'm not going to bring people's deceased parents into it. But I will tell you this. You always talk about if you want to scrap, if you want to fight, it's a fair fight, or there's no such thing as a fair fight. I ain't worried about you in person, because you're probably as much of a bitch in person as you are on the fucking computer, as you are on video. Besides, I don't imagine them little arms having much fucking range to hit anybody. But you were right, A-Bomb. But you need to listen to your words. Just because you can talk and say some mean shit doesn't make you a good trash talker. You should follow that. You should definitely follow that, A-Bomb. And rethink, maybe you shouldn't be here. Maybe all this these commissioners and the board of commissions, maybe they should reconsider your membership here in the TTC. Because I will tell you one thing. If I was Bomb Squad, and I never will be, but if I was Bomb Squad, and I was associated, you guys saw that video I did yesterday about somebody that I was friends with. Okay? Which I won't be. If I was Bomb Squad, I would cut all fucking ties with someone like you. If I was Camel, if I was Beast to the East, Steel 58, Farmer Jacob, Art who? Mr. Wembley who? A-Bomb who? Who the fuck is that? That's what it would be. I wouldn't co-sign on any fucking thing that you do. Real talk, I'm not even trying to come at you. I'm just telling you personally how I feel, Cam. Bob. A-Bomb. What you said to me last year, just because you can say something fucked up doesn't make you a good trash talker. That's fine. I'm by far not the best trash talker in here. And not the best trash talker in Giants Mafia. Look, Ray Vaughn would wipe the floor with me. Terabelli would wipe the floor with me. Cop would wipe the floor with me. Bad Dog would wipe the floor with me. Pint, more than likely, would wipe the floor with me. Stork, more than likely, would wipe the floor with me if I was in a different fan base. There's so fucking many of us here. Meet the Mets, he would definitely wipe the floor with me. That motherfucker, I wouldn't even have a chance to hit the floor before he took me out. But the one thing at 49er Empire, maybe you need to consider this too. All of you. Gambler, everybody. If you're a fan of the 49ers this week, Gambler, or whatever. The San Francisco Packers fan. Just fucking with you. But no, for real. Maybe you need to all, 49er Empire, consider this. If I came out and said the shit that he said and made fun of Mr. Go Philly Eagles' deceased father, do you have any idea how fast Terabelli and Meet the Mets and Bad Dog and Ray Vaughn and everybody would fucking dissociate themselves with me? Was be like, you know what? Fuck you, Vape Time. And they would do it. They would do it. I guarantee you. Guys, Giants Mafia, if I did that shit, comment in the comment section how many of you would fucking dissociate yourselves from me. Why is that allowed in 49er Empire, but not Giants Mafia, right? And I'm not saying it should be allowed. I'm saying 49er Empire, maybe it's time that you put this motherfucker in check. It's not people like me that's ruining the TTC. It's people like fucking A-Bomb. You can no longer... Look, I'm no longer even mad at Eagle Speed a little bit for putting your personal information out. Well, yeah, it's a lie. I am a little bit, because I was fucked up, Eagle Speed. But right now I'm just speaking on emotion, I guess. But real talk... what you did was much worse than what Speed did. So maybe you need to consider your membership here. Maybe the commissioners, this fucking commissioner, circle or whatever the fuck you guys want to call it. Maybe they should consider your membership here. Maybe you should be the weakest link and get the fuck out of this TTC. Maybe 49er Empire should be calling you out. Maybe they should be putting you in check. Because I know for damn sure that if I did this, Giants Mafia would put me in check with the quickness. But maybe that just says there's a difference. Maybe that's just the difference between our fan bases. Maybe there's one fan base here that likes to keep people honest. And maybe there's another fan base that likes to let people get away with making fun of people's deceased parents. And think that's perfectly okay. And look, here's the deal. Like I said, I have definitely said some wrong shit to Camel Toes, and I won't take things to that level again. Because the emotion that I made Camel feel was real. It was real. When I brought his family into it, it was real. And I was way overboard. And I was approached by a few Giants Mafia members to not do that. And I sat and I thought about it, and I was way overboard. But I didn't take it close to the level you did. Later.